that the sun is shining, and I just really believe that God does shine on events. I know that sometimes we pray for no rain on a wedding day or something like that. It happens anyway, but I'm just convinced. Last year we had terrible weather, and then we had graduation right here in this spot, and it was beautiful weather. And the weather forecast was a little suspect for the last couple of years on this date, and it's beautiful weather. So thank you, and I really do thank God for that. I think this is that He's here and He's honoring this gathering. Appreciate you coming. We're going to dedicate today a tree and a bench in the memories of Chris and Jack. Chris and Jack are forever Royal Lions, and so there's a place forever on this campus for them. And their memory lives on. I just think it's cool because a tree roots itself in solid ground. And when it roots itself in solid ground, then it begins to grow, and you get to see its colors and its fruit, and eventually it spreads its seed, and it continues to grow. And there's a little symbolism there for the roots that Jack and Chris had here, and it continues to spread, and you find memories of them. I was walking the field last year. I think I told the story before. I was walking the field last year, and I looked down, and just happened to look down and find a guitar pick right in the middle of the field. And I'm like, how? And I pick it up, and it says Chris Rock. It's like, what 7th, 8th grade kid playing this guitar pick because he's a rock star? He doesn't care, and it was just awesome that it's out there. I imagine there's probably more. And we shared some memories. Some students wrote on guitar picks and drumsticks, and we've got those jars, and those are still on campus. And those are still memories. And so I just really think it's cool that the tree will continue to spread its seed, and it'll continue to grow. We'll also dedicate a bench, and I'll let Bree talk a little bit more about that, but it just reminds me of that verse in Matthew where Jesus says, "Come to me, you are weary and heavy burdened, and I will give you rest." So a bench is a place where we can come and we can sit and we can rest and we can remember and we can reminisce and take just sweet memories with us. And so I'm just really thrilled that this has come together, and thankful for those who had a part in it. I'm not going to talk a lot. Bree's got some cool words to say, and so thank you, Bree, for being instrumental in putting a lot of this together. And I'm going to let you talk a little bit.
I just want to thank everyone for coming today to honor the memory of Chris and Jack. This memorial has been on all of our hearts since the boys' passing, and we just wanted a special place where they not only could be remembered, but also a place where everyone could go and reminisce about all of the wonderful memories we have of Chris and Jack. Their legacy is one that we want to live on forever because of the impact they made on the Rockford Christian community. Thank you for those who donated to make this memorial possible. Without your generosity, we wouldn't be standing here today. We would like to thank the following people: John from Jake House and Growers for bringing the tree and donating the material, for Brian and Tyler from Forest Hills Monument for their generosity and hard work in helping make this bench exactly the way we had wanted it, and to all of the families who willingly donated and gave their time to make this possible. To make this memorial even more special, we would like to invite you all to write down either a memory you have of Chris and Jack or even a note to them on seed paper. Our love for them will never end, and with this seed paper in the spring, we will give it to Heidi so she will be able to plant and take all of our love from these notes and plant them where she can watch all of these beautiful flowers continue to grow and blossom in memory of her loving boys. Thank you again for coming and helping us celebrate the lives of these two wonderful boys. After we pray, I encourage everyone who would like to sit on the bench and write your note or memory for the boys. Now I would like to invite Heidi up to say a few words.
Well, I'll preface it by saying that I didn't know I was going to be speaking, which is probably good because, like Christopher, I don't mind being in front of a crowd. I just want to thank Bree and Sharon, who called me about this probably a year ago, and right after the boys died, of course, friends come out of the woodwork. And then as time passes, people forget and go back to their normal lives, which is expected. But I can honestly tell you that Bree and Sharon have remembered them as much today as the last day that they were alive, and in fact, probably the plenty of selfies of himself that she would find as a treasure. And much as you found the pic, we found things throughout the last 2.5 years that have reminded us that they haven't left us, that they are here. And I am so blessed that they were part of this Rockford Christian School family, that the family of this school, they really have just circled around us and lifted us up. And I'm so blessed that my kids had amazing friends, and I see them out in the parking lot today and standing next to us. So I am sure that they would be honored to have this bench and tree, which will be red in the fall because that's Christopher's favorite color, even though Jack's was blue, so that kind of dominated. And again, I can't thank this community enough for circling around us and for not forgetting and for accepting the challenge that I issued at their eulogy to do better and be better in their honor, so that their small impact in the short time they had in this world ripples and has a ripple effect. And we are able to do that with your help through a small scholarship that we give every year, that we are working to increase the number of kids who receive it and the dollar amount, along with events like this, so that people can see their names and never forget. So thank you for coming out in this cold weather. Yes, at least it's sunny. And again, thank you for helping us make this a reality. And thank you just isn't enough to express all of the gratitude we have and the support that we felt from this community.
Now I would like to invite Heidi and I to reveal the bench so we all can see it. Hi, my name is Bree Freund. I'm a junior, and I would just like to share a few words with you about what I had accomplished on October 31st, last Saturday, at school. So, as many of you may know or may not know, 2 years ago, in February of 2018, we had lost two members of our Rockford Christian family, Chris and Jack Brookman. They were brothers who we tragically lost, and I had felt in my heart I thought it was necessary to get something at school for them so they will always be remembered. For several months, I struggled with thinking about what I should do to accomplish this goal of mine, to welcome that, still remember them at Rockford Christian. So, this past Saturday, we had raised enough money, and thanks to the Rockford Christian families, and we got a tree and a bench in memory of Chris and Jack now by the new Park Center. As you saw in the video that we just watched, showing the dedication and how it went on Saturday, you saw that we had revealed the bench, and I said in my statement that there was seed paper available for everyone at the dedication to write a message to Christian Jack or just like to his mom. And we're taking that seed paper and we're going to give it to Heidi, the boys' mom, in honor of the boys. And in next spring coming up, she'll be able to plant them at her house or wherever she would like, and she can watch the beautiful flowers grow and continue to grow each and every year in memory of the boys. Since some of you who couldn't make it and still want to write notes, you are welcome to, because I know there was only about 25 people who attended the dedication on Saturday, and some of you may not have heard about it or just weren't able to come. So I'd like to say that if you still would like to write a note on the seed paper, it's still available. You can just go to the office and ask for it, and you can write a note and then bring it back the next day and give it to them again. And I will be collecting them, and I'll be taking them to Heidi so she can have them for spring, so she can either read over the messages or she can just plant it. So write something that like you have on your heart that you would like to either write to one of the boys, write a memory. It can be really anything for the boys, for the mom. Even if you didn't know them, I still encourage you to, like, if you really feel it on your heart, I would like to share with you that you can still write a note if you would like.